Starfield's latest update introduces the REV-8 vehicle, an awesome buggy designed to help you traverse the once long and lonely distances throughout the galaxy with a bit of fun. So, no faffing around, here's everything you need to know about this bad boy before you jump back into the game. Acquiring the REV-8 is incredibly simple. You arrive at pretty much any spaceport, speak with a technician, and then purchase the vehicle for 25,000 credits. Oh, and while we're here checking out the cool color customization options, it's worth noting that the vehicle was added as a completely free update. I assumed it was going to be a creation and Bethesda were going to try and charge for it, so good job Bethesda for giving us something awesome for free. Now, as soon as you turn around and go to head back towards your ship, your new vehicular companion will be ready and waiting for you. Just please try to resist the urge of driving it around New Atlantis. This isn't GTA 6, although accidents can happen. Anyway, controls are pretty simple. You drive around using the stick if you're on controller, very familiar to Fortnite's vehicle controls. The controls themselves are a little bit strange at times though. This is very much an early version of the vehicle, so don't expect the best handling in the world. You're not going to be doing some Forza Horizon level stuff just yet. You are currently the only person in the galaxy that has one, after all. Outside of your standard driving controls, you have a boost option. Well, there's two actually. The first is pretty much what you'd expect, sending you zooming in a straight line, but what happens if we crash and we get stuck between a pile of rocks, eh? Well, happens to the best of us. That's how my first marriage ended. Hit the second boost option and send yourself shooting into the sky. Yep, Starfield's REV-8 vehicle has a vertical boost, and it's every bit as glorious as you would think it would be. And then finally, the REV-8 has a headlight which is fully functional, but we're not going to spend too much time talking about that one because I forgot to record footage of it in action. And then it also has a weapon. Now, the weapon itself is pretty good. It's like a plasma gun type thing. You can take down pretty much all enemies at a lower level within a couple of shots. Birds, mantis thingies, evil space dudes. But if you happen to come face to face with a Terramorph like I did, you might want to save yourself some time. It's possible, but it took me a solid 5 minutes of just firing shots and avoiding attacks. When you combine all of the features together, you end up with a pretty awesome new addition to the game. Now, like I said a minute ago, it's not perfect and definitely needs some fine-tuning, but there's something special about taking down an entire base in the comfort of your own ride and blowing up tankers while gliding over the helpless souls beneath you. Makes you feel like an ethereal space god. Now, a couple of things you need to know. The weapons recharge much like laser cutters in the game, meaning there's unlimited ammo, but after a couple of shots, you need to wait for them to recharge. The REV-8 itself doesn't have any health or any way to break it per se. Instead, it uses just your own health bar, but gives you an option to apply medkits and trauma packs from the vehicle itself. And then two final awesome features for pack mules like myself is the ability to be able to shoot and mine resources using the weapon on the REV-8. So there's no need to get out of the vehicle, get out a laser cutter, do any of that kind of stuff. You can just bam, everything's added to your inventory. And then by far my favorite ability with this vehicle, and it's one of the main reasons I'm going to keep using it, is the ability to bypass weight limits. Here I am, completely over-encumbered, trying to fast travel without the vehicle, and nope, just doesn't work whatsoever. However, as soon as we jump inside Revy Boy, we gain the ability to be able to fast travel regardless of carry weight. So if you're collecting a bunch of starborn powers, or perhaps you ate one too many sandwiches while destroying the Varoon during the Shattered Space expansion, you can make your way home with ease. No more long, embarrassing walks home in the dark. We've all been there, right? That pretty much wraps everything up. I think overall the REV-8 is an awesome, much-needed addition to the game, and it's absolutely free. If this was a creation, I'd be a little bit hesitant because of the janky controls, but it's fun and it solves a bunch of issues that players have had with the game since its launch. And even if it took nearly a year to arrive, I think it's an absolute win for fans of the game. But for those of you who clicked on this video just to learn more about it, think of it more as a teaser or a blueprint. I'd love to see the driving controls fine-tuned, the ability to shoot my normal weapons outside of the vehicle, or at least let my companions do that. And of course, I'd love a few ways to be able to customize the look and add and remove components in the future. This is all stuff that I feel like Bethesda's definitely going to be working on it's on my wish list, just to make this thing even better than it already is. That's all for now. If you're returning to Starfield, or if you have finally decided to give it a go, check out my guide on unlocking New Game Plus and everything that comes with it, and everything you need to be aware of, or perhaps that other video I made showcasing all of the Starborn powers at level 1 and the maximum level. Tap the subscribe button if you want to hear more of my wonderful voice. I love your faces, you're amazingly beautiful, and I will catch you in the next one.